Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Moving to the new administrative capital that marks a new chapter in Egypt's history and a start of the new republic. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to host with us today in Cairo local time, Dr. Heba Ashraf, Professor of Economy at a private university. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, Dr. Ashraf, as we are now talking about the new administrative capital, how do you see this national mega project as a start of the new republic, and what are the features of this new capital?
Well, it's a very big, important milestone in the reshaping of the whole republic. The idea of the new republic, or the wording that we use, is actually a real one, because we are changing nearly everything. We're reshaping the whole country, we're reshaping the culture, we're reshaping nearly each and everything. I see it as comprehensive, integrated, and at the same time sustainable. Comprehensive because I'm not just targeting only one sector or only one project. I'm talking about different things together. Integrated where there are intersectoral links, not just one sector that is targeted. And sustainable because we are aiming that this will keep up for the future for years and years to come. Because we're changing, as we said, the culture even of people, because we need new ideas, new generation to help in the process of development.
Yes. So what are the characteristics of this new administrative capital, which is focuses on digital transformation, for example, for the government,
Yes.
a development in line of the international standards, introducing an integrated city?
Yes, this capital, actually, as we said, administrative capital. We were going to have two capitals, the historical one, which is actually Old Cairo, where we live now, and the administrative capital. From its name, this means that we are going to focus on all what is related to the government, the business, the economic area, all this stuff, to be attractive for investment.
Yes.
Many countries have this. They have center for money, business, financial centers, okay, to attract investors. This place is not targeting for transferring people all to the new capital, but to make links between this new capital and the whole country.
Yes.
Of course, digitalization is going to play a big, massive role, in addition to the connection between all the cities and the governorates by the updated transportation system.
Yes. So, Doctor, you've just mentioned the new administrative capital and the old Cairo. So, how do you see President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's, under his directives, of course, his keenness on restoring and renovating the old Cairo? And downtown here in Cairo and Cairo, to go in line with or parallel with the new administrative capital. I mean, not just establishing a new administrative capital and neglecting the old one.
This was very careful look from the government and His Excellency, that we're not just going to make a new place and forget about the old one. We're going to make centralization for each and every need. Okay, this we need administrative capital for business, for economic opportunities, for all this stuff, and the old capital should be there, okay, to attract tourists, to have many good places for people to visit, to restore the history, because we cannot have a future without having a solid history, and this is what makes Egypt unique. So this was very important, that they did not forget about developing and reshaping the old city, and this is not only in Cairo, also in the other governorates as well.
Yes. Well, we are going to watch a report now, ladies and gentlemen, now with a report that tells us more about the new administrative capital. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We continue our interview with Dr. Heba Ashraf, Professor of Economy at a private university. Dr. Ashraf, as we've just saw in this previous report, how would this national mega project of the new administrative capital would serve as would absorb a large part or a large number of Egyptian citizens or population?
From my point of view, the target of the creation of such capital is not transferring people to live there, but to create a center that serves or provides services either on a private sector level or on a governmental level to the investors and to provide job opportunities. This does not actually require us to transfer the population to the city itself, but partial, of course, of the major employees who will work there and the governmental sector especially, and the new opportunities that will be opened with the new investments there. Of course, they will be transferred, but also there is a chance of flexibility of movement of the population from and to the administrative capital. That is why the government is stressing on providing transportation projects that are fast, reliable, and would encourage people to go back and forth for the administrative capital, even if they cannot go and live there for a long time. And this is, by the way, a trend in many countries. You know, in Emirates, Dubai is a center for a lot of things, and not all the people are living in Dubai. This is going to be the case here in Egypt too.
Yes, yes. I liked very much a sentence that you've just mentioned, Doctor. You've said the new administrative capital is not just the project that we are going to transfer the Egyptian citizens from the old Cairo to, it's not just transferring people from here to there.
It's a chain.
Kind of introducing an integrated city with international standards, and also transferring the government, digitalizing the system.
The idea of having new organized places where you plan it correctly from the beginning, with infrastructure, with roads, with technology, this allows you to start a very good establishment of either for the government or the private sector, which is actually going to be more stable and more reliable than the old ones. You know, the old one, we used to have old technologies and then we updated it on the basic available infrastructure, so still it's not that much reliable. But when you move to a new place where everything is planned, as I said, is comprehensive, means that I'm doing everything on the international standards. I have learned from the experiences as well. By the way, this is a very important thing. Doing something after learning the experiences of other countries, I'm going to get the benefit out of all the experiences. But what I like about our experience is that we are making our own successful story. We're not adopting a certain model. We're getting the best of many different stories, and we are creating our own successful story. And this is what makes the real difference.
Yes. So as we know that around 50,000 to 60,000 employees are going to be transferred to the new administrative capital, including employees at 33 ministries. So how do you see the importance of this, and what about the other number of the employees here in Egypt?
Well, the target of decreasing the unemployment is one of the main important benefits that we are going to get out of this establishment of the administrative capital. We will start first with transferring the original employees who are in the government, and then when there are other opportunities that are opened up, then other employees would join, because this go hand in hand.
That are providing citizens with daily services.
Yes, and also the new opportunities that are going to be available with the opening of new investments for, of course, the private sector or the private-public partnership that's going to happen in the administrative capital.
Yes. Yes. I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for your valuable information, Dr. Heba Ashraf, Professor of Economy at a private university. Thank you very much for joining us. I really had the pleasure to have you.
My pleasure too. Thank you.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cairo Local Time. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.